What's going on, everybody? This is Hunter with another episode of HallViolenceTV, and today you're in for a treat. Sweet treat. Some good shit. It's good stuff, bro. Gonna be good. It's gonna be a interview with the BKFC heavyweight, and it's gonna be pretty good, man. I'm excited. I was just chopping it up with him a little bit before we're live on here. It'll be good, and then yeah, man, have him on. Grateful for him to have a couple moments of his day to be taking his time out of his day to do an interview and just chop it up and everything like that. Nothing crazy. We're not a professional analyst, nothing like that. We're just out here trying to get you guys some entertaining content, because sometimes I can be a little fucking boring unless I show my personality. So we gotta spice it up, invite some people on, shake it up, make it a little different. So that's what we're doing. Got a heavyweight coming on. It's about as badass as you can get, bro. Bare knuckle. Who's out here doing that shit? Who do you know that's out there bare knuckle fighting? Some crazy shit. So get to ask him some questions. Get to see his perspective as a professional MMA or a professional fighter in the BKFC. He's had 3 fights there. So yeah, man, he's coming out of Alabama. So if I'm gonna hop away for a second, don't leave the living room. Don't leave the TV. Keep your screen and your eyes glued to the screen, because 90% of the time, that's all what you guys are doing anyway. We're all up there scrolling TikTok and Snapchat and Instagrams and doing all that crazy shit. So you guys can sit for a moment, wait till we get this guy on here. So it'll be good, man. I'm ready to rock and roll. Ask me a few questions. It's going to be good. We had UFC this past weekend, yesterday. Not this past weekend. I'm a little regarded. Oh, can you say that on YouTube? I don't know. I'm a little regarded. That's what I'm saying. I'm a little regarded. Cough that up real quick and throw it back at you. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, man, gotta get this started. Got the UFC going. UFC fight night was good. Moicano versus Duncan. Moicano finished it, got the job done. Looked good while he was doing it. He did his part in my parlay, so I appreciate him. But the Marlins didn't do it. I don't even watch baseball, but the Marlins fucked up. They were playing the Yankees. Could have made $1,000. Didn't do it. That's the only one that didn't work out. All my fighters did what they were supposed to do. Jana Janobra, she did that. She did her thing, man. Some people say it's boring, but her jiu-jitsu and her takedown abilities, her strength, her size. She's got good, crisp striking. It's getting better. And I think she'll be fighting for that belt. And I think she can take Mackenzie Dern, bro. I think she can do it. I think she can do it. Give her 5 rounds. Mackenzie Dern got a good decision on her part, so it's all good, man. We're not tripping. Should be good. Homeboy should be joining in here in a second. Doing the best we can. So stay the fuck tuned, ladies and gentlemen. And yeah, man. Floating like a butterfly, stinging like a beaver. And some good shit, man. This shit's got me floating. And we got everything buzzing, man. It's looking good. We're trying to get everything better. Like I said, if you got comments, concerns, criticisms, tips, tricks, ideas, whatever you have, I want to hear. You know what I'm saying? You got some tough, some critical, some constructive criticism. I had to think of it for a second. My bad. It's just me here. All right? It's just me. That's how we're doing it. That's how it's flowing. Oh, shit, man. All right. So today, I'm just kidding. But yeah, man, we're just floating, man. So we're trying to spice it up, man. Trying to have some more interviews. Trying to do that shit, man. Get it going. We got UFC 327 coming up this next weekend in Miami. Not getting tickets because tickets are fucking ridiculous to that. And I'll be sitting at the best seats of the house, in my house, on the couch, watching that motherfucker on the TV. So it'll be good, bro. And yeah, be watching that. UFC, this was good. Tommy McMillan got his UFC debut dub. Looked good while he was doing it. A little sloppy, some will say. He was throwing some wild shots, but they landed. He got the finish. Can't shit on someone's win. Dude's doing the thing. He's only going to get better. So excited for him. Excited to see the next matchup too. Should be pretty good. And yeah, man, we're not tripping on that. Who else? We had Ethan Ewing. He showed up again. Second fight in the UFC. Took another undefeated guy's O. He was 14-0. Took that guy's O. And it's the Professor Finesser Ethan Ewing. That guy's showing up, showing out. Bantamweight. They better watch the fuck out, bro. If you're a bantamweight in your top 10, this guy's coming, bro. He's the legit. He's well balanced. He's got the wrestling defense, offense. His ability to slip and move and dodge out of the way. His head movement's crazy good. When he does get hit, bro, his head doesn't even move. So that motherfucker's he's construction strong too, I believe. He does construction too. So he's got that strength, bro, that brute force strength. You know. And I think I think he's on his way to the top, bro. I think he's got some of the best skill set I've seen in that division for sure. And I'm excited for him. Check him out. Ethan Ewan, the Professor Finesser. And it's going to be pretty good, man. I'm excited for it. We got everything rolling, busting out episodes, trying to throw stuff out as quick as we can, but also as quality as we can. We got the Bear, Last Barbarian in the chat. You can hear me good, brother?
Yes, sir. You can hear me?
Oh, absolutely. The quality's way better, so we should be good to go, man. Yeah, we were chopping up a little bit before, so we got some little bit more information in there. What we went over, basically, you're coming out of Alabama. You're in northern Alabama.
Yeah.
You're born and raised there?
Yeah.
Okay,
area in North Alabama.
Okay. Yep. Yeah, that's out there. What's like some of your favorite stuff to do out there?
Shoot, man. I live right outside the Ardmore borders. We got 1 acre of land out here, and I live about 200 yards off the road, and I got cedar trees kind of covered up. So if I'm not training, I'm just going out there. Got woods on all sides of us. It's just nice out here. It's kind of
seems good.
Seems like training or just hanging out at my land.
That seems like the place to be. So that's the goal, man. I'm trying to get some land myself, actually.
Heck yeah.
The next couple of years. Trying to get away from all these people. I'm out in Tampa.
Yeah.
Man. There's too many damn people out here.
Yeah, I've lived in the city once. It's definitely not for me.
Yeah, no. What city was that?
More towards Athens.
Athens. Okay. Yeah, no, the city life, it's not ideal. I've been around it for a long time, but it's definitely not where I want to be. I want some land.
Yeah.
Nice little farm. Good animals. Something to do.
Yeah.
I think it'd be good.
Yeah.
Because I got a bird dog, so I need some land.
Oh,
so I
nice.
can take him hunting and stuff like that. So yeah, I got to give him that. That's like the last thing I got to do for him, like stimulation wise. It's his job, so I gotta do that for him. But
yeah,
and that's gonna be fun to do too. I've never been duck hunting or anything like that, so it'd be cool. Gotta learn. But yes, we got that from Alabama. Just trying to give people a background. And then, how old are you, if you don't mind me asking?
I'm 32.
32, okay.
Yes, sir.
That's what I thought. I had it on my notes, wanted to make sure. But yeah, you started fighting, you said, back before 2012.
Yes, sir. I had my first cage fight when I was 15 back in 2009. That was back before. That was back before there was a sanction in Alabama. So all you had to do is just get your parents to sign a waiver, and any promoter would just let you step in the ring. I think my first opponent was like 32.
That's wild.
Yeah.
So you're 32 now. So could you imagine yourself fighting a 15-year-old?
Yeah, no.
Like in today's day and age, that shit would be crazy. There's no way they let that fly.
Yeah.
Damn, man. And that was an MMA?
Yeah.
Dang. That's legit. How'd that fight end up going?
I won in the second round with a guillotine choke, actually.
Hell yeah. Heck yeah. That's badass. Damn, that's probably got to like skyrocket confidence too, starting your MMA career, beating the shit out of somebody like that. Damn. Heck yeah, dude. All right. Then you went pro in 2022. Mm-hmm. And then you decided to go bare knuckle. When was that?
March of last year. So I've been doing bare knuckle for right at a year now.
March. Okay. So just for people's understanding, you've done all the type. You've done boxing, do a lot of boxing training, you've done MMA.
Yeah.
And then now you do bare knuckle. What's like the transition been like for you? And then like to explain to people what the difference is.
So the transition period took a little while for me. Just getting from MMA to a more boxing style, it was kind of hard for me to wrap my brain around it. Going from it's as simple as going from a squared stance to more of a bladed stance. And I trained squared for 17 years, and now I'm trying to rewire my brain to be square or more blade. It's just a
more blade
mind fuck, essentially. Sorry, I cursed. My bad. But yeah, it's just a
fuck it. We can cuss on whatever.
Okay, cool. It was a mind fuck. Just trying to retrain everything like that.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I mean, it's YouTube, but I mean, I think as long as we stay away from one group of people, we should be fine. But I mean, I don't know. It's illegal to say stuff about them in Florida, so I guess I got to be really careful. But
yeah.
It's all good. It's all good. But yeah, that's crazy, man. The bare knuckle stuff. That's what I got. I've been watching it for probably over a year and a half now, going on 2 years. Because it's big out here in Florida. I believe that's where it started out in Florida. And so I'm trying to go to the event in Clearwater coming up at the end of this month, the 26th.
Oh, heck yeah.
go check it out. I've never seen it in person, so I'm really trying to go out there and see that.
Dude,
Just do
bare
a
knuckle
general
events
admission. I just
live.
want to walk around.
Watching them live is nothing like watching on TV. They're nuts.
That's what I've only been to like 2-3 MMA events in live, but they're all amateur. Never been to like UFC or anything. Trying to do that, but their tickets are so fucking expensive too.
Yeah.
So I try to reason with it, but like $1,000 on a ticket that's not even relatively close. I can't pay for.
Yeah.
But BKFC, it's $68 to go in general admission. I probably can walk around and try and talk to people, see some fighters or something, and get a good experience and see that culture, because I know it's different. So I think it'd be pretty sick. And then you said 2-1 in the BKFC.
Yeah.
And you got something in the works right now, but can't go into too much detail.
Yeah,
so
I can't really go into too many details about that right now.
Yeah, that makes sense. But as long as we know something's coming, because I'm excited to see you fight. I've watched all your fights on BKFC, so I think it'd be cool. I also think you got dubbed in that one loss you have on BKFC too, to be honest with you.
Yeah, it is what it is.
I guess it's how many fights have you had even go to decision, if you had to say?
That was only my second fight that I ever went to decision. I think I've had, between my amateur career and my non-sanctioned career before the sanction came, and my pro career, that was like my 27th fight.
Phew. That's a lot of fights, man. That's a lot of fights. Damn. Yeah, I'm excited for it. And then, like I said earlier, they're going to some cool places. Honolulu, Hawaii this upcoming weekend. Denver the following weekend. They're in some cool places. They were just in Australia. You said you were trying to go out there, but you have the hand injury?
Yeah, my hand was still a little bit messed up from the previous fight in February, so I had to decline that, unfortunately.
That makes sense, though, because you guys are out there like throwing fucking bare knuckles. So
yeah.
What's like, are you like breaking hands almost every time you fight, or breaking something in your hand, or how's that? Like,
I'm either
injury type of stuff you deal with?
So far, they're either just like really bad knuckle jam or a fracture. So I've had 2 really bad knuckle jams that just persist and last forever, and I've had 1 fracture so far doing it.
Oh, okay. Shit. That's not too bad then.
That's not too bad.
Be a lot worse.
Yeah. Well, if I get an actual break, I'm probably going to be down for a while.
Yeah, as I say, the hand, there's some small bones and everything in there that, like, even a fracture takes a bit to heal. But because all you're allowed is just regular wrist tape and everything like that for support.
You're around allowed wrist tape, and it has to stop 2 fingers below the knuckles.
2 fingers below. Shit, yeah. See, this is what makes it so much more badass, though, is because like it really does just take one to like either like put someone out or split somebody to where it's to the point where they can't continue. So
that's all it takes is one good punch.
Like, yeah, that's crazy. So what's like? Do you have a specific routine or anything like that when you go into a fight or preparing for a fight backstage or anything like that?
Preparing, I'm kind of relaxed and chill. Whenever I walk out, everybody's kind of amped and all that. It's not my philosophy on it. My philosophy is if you treat it like a sparring match, you're just able to actually let go now. That gets rid of all the nerves. You're going to perform a lot better because you're not nervous. You're not like so fixated on you have to fucking perform this way. If you just relax and pretend like, hey, this is my buddy I'm about to spar. It's not, but for hypothetical, this is my buddy I'm about to spar, and he's allowing me to actually throw as hard as I can.
That makes a lot of sense, though. Mentality-wise, though, you're trying to it's a little like reverse psychology on yourself. I can see that working. But yeah, because you see a lot of those guys,
getting bundled up and ADD and nervous and all that good jazz.
Yeah, because I was saying, what's the nerves like dealing with that when those crowds? Because those crowds do get wild for like even just from the stand, like from the TV aspect. Those crowds are different than like typical MMA or boxing fans.
I just don't get nervous anymore just because I've treated it like that right there. You know, the nerves aren't a factor for me at all.
Yeah, I was gonna say you don't seem like a dude that gets nervous too often. But that's badass, man. I'm excited to see the next fight. I'm excited for the next events because BKFC's they're doing it. I think they're the number 2 combat sports right now to the UFC. But honestly, I think once they get more traction, it's gonna only keep getting better, and they're gonna surpass the UFC. But I mean,
every year they grow bigger and bigger. So it's the sky's the limit for that organization right now.
Oh, absolutely. I like what they're doing. The owner seems like he really cares about the fighters too, though. Like it's not like Dana White where he's kind of a little more dismissive and arrogant about it. But this guy, he seems like he actually does care a lot.
The talent pool that's been coming in since I've gotten in has grown. They're like the talent pool right now is ridiculous. Like,
Oh yeah.
like I wish I would have got in earlier because I'm looking at the guys that were fighting back then. Like, oh man, I would have actually been doing something good. Now the talent pool is like, whoo, all right, here we go. I got my work cut out
So I'm
for me
saying it's like
now.
top. Yeah, it's like the top of the level. Like that's what I'm saying. People don't
Yeah,
understand. Like these are like top world class fighters in that organization now. So that's why it's so intriguing to watch. It's just like as a fan aspect and someone that trains just a little bit, but nothing, never done anything like that. Uh, so it's just that's why I respect it so much too. It's because it's just so different. And then you
yeah,
guys' mentality, I feel like has to be a little bit different of a switch compared to just MMA training. And you've done all of them, so you can definitely relate to it, relate to all of them in a bit,
definitely.
or in some sense. Heck yeah, man. But trying to get that. I think I have some questions here I wanted to ask you. But also too, switching it up a little bit. I noticed you have a family as well too, right?
I have a wife. We don't have any kids or anything like that.
Wife.
Yeah,
Okay. So it's just you and her.
pretty much. Yeah.
How does it? So how is it for someone on her perspective? Has she been around you since you've been fighting for a long time, or was it
We've
something
been
she had to
together
like
13
adjust
years,
to?
so she understands everything and all that, and she actually likes it. So it's a plus side for
Hell yeah.
me. I know there's a lot of fighters out there. They're women or their wives. They hate their husbands doing the sport. She actually enjoys me doing it.
Yeah.
She knows it keeps me.
That's badass.
She has seen me without fighting, and she's seen me with fighting. She knows it keeps me very level headed.
Heck yeah. That's got to, you got to have your outlets and everything like that too.
Yeah.
So that's cool to have someone that understands that. And then does she train as well, or do you train her or
She
anything like
does
that?
not. No, she doesn't train or anything.
Okay. That's cool though, man. That's, you got to have that support, like from regardless
Oh
where
yeah.
it's coming from, but have that significant other that actually does like respect and like has that is able to have that understanding to
Yeah.
respect what you're doing and then that it's your outlets. That's dope because not a lot of people get that in relationships. So I ain't trying to get all mushy or no shit, but it is dope to see that. But heck yeah, man. And then your training, what is your like your daily routine with like a training day look like, and like how many times a week do you train on like a consistent basis?
Uh, Here recently, I've only been training like maybe 3 times a week, just because I haven't been like preparing for anything. I've had some nagging injuries, so I've been kind of just like taking more of a back seat and just kind of keeping myself still flowing without pushing myself.
Yeah.
But I'm starting to amp up training now. When I get training really amped up, I'm doing as far as like bag work or mitts or something like that, 4 to 5 times a week, and I'm hitting weights 4 to 5 times a week, and I'm trying to pick out 2 days of rest in the middle of those. But let's say I do two
Okay.
days in a
Okay.
row, I'll rest one day, then I'll do 3 days in a row, then I'll rest another. Then
Okay.
yeah, I
And do you
try to get at least 2 workouts in a day whenever I'm like really amped up and I've got my injuries kind of under
yeah,
control.
for sure. Do you have like do they provide you trainers or anything like that with like training specific plans to what you do or what you're preparing for fights, or do you do it like on your own?
It's all on my own. Like I got some coaches and stuff I work with, but it's mainly on my own. That's like my last fight.
Okay.
My last fight was on my own because I had some vehicle issues a couple months before the fight, and I just didn't have a car. So if I didn't get a
Oh
ride
shit.
to my gym, it was just me shadow boxing in the yard for an hour and going on sprints.
Damn.
And I'm like, well,
Damn, that's
this
some
is
like
what we
old
got.
school shit.
Yeah.
That's all. That's badass though. That's dope. Hell yeah. Heck yeah. Yeah, that's badass. That's like some old school like Rocky shit.
That's what it felt like, actually.
Yeah,
Most of my training
that's
was by
cool. Sometimes
myself.
it's just
Yeah.
that's pretty dope. That's dope though, because it's just like you and yourself, your thoughts, your mentality, and everything
Yeah.
like that, preparing for the fight and going out there and doing what you do. Like that's badass. That's even more amendable or commendable. But heck yeah, man. So you got that coming up. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. I'm not trying to take too much of your time. I know we've been trying to get this one done for a bit, but oh yeah, that's one thing. How long you been growing your beard for? Because I've been feeling pretty good about mine. I'm like, damn, it looks pretty thick. And then I got you on. I'm like, here, I'm like, my beard looks like a little bitch.
So I've been growing it about 5 years. I quit growing it 3 years though, so it's been the same length for about 2 years now.
Okay, hey, that's crazy. What's the maintenance like that on? Like on a daily basis?
It's
Not
not
too
that
bad.
bad. I just throw a little bit of beard oil, beard balm in the mornings, brush it out, tie it up, and hit the road. It takes about 5 minutes every
It's
morning to
good to
kind of
go.
mess with
Hell
it.
yeah.
I've already got the
That's
mustache
not bad at
trained where it
all
just
though.
does this by itself.
Turns up. Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've never been able to grow a strong mustache, but we're working on it. But,
Oh man,
yeah,
they're a pain. The mustache is a pain in the ass.
yeah, I could never do it. Even when I was in the military and all we could do was grow mustaches, obviously. So I would try to grow the mustache, but it just looked like a little pedophile stash. It wasn't a good look.
Oh man,
Every once in a while, I'll shave the beard, but I'm trying to grow it out right now. So I'm trying to get some depth to it.
heck yeah,
But
heck
that's
yeah.
not bad. And then, oh yeah, with your fighting, you always go out with the I believe it's Scottish war paint. Is
Yeah,
that from
yeah.
like Heritage or anything like that?
Yeah, I got some Scottish ancestry on my father and mother's side, so it's like a paying an homage to that.
Yeah.
I walk around with
Heck yeah.
if I'm not wearing athletic gear, I walk around a kilt daily. It's like just my thing.
That's badass. Heck yeah. I don't even know that. I don't think I've ever met anybody I've seen people wear kilts, but I've never personally known anybody that's worn kilts. That's pretty cool.
Oh, dude, once you start wearing them, you'll never go back. They're so comfortable,
I was about to
ridiculously
say, yeah, it's
comfortable.
like, yeah, I was about to say that seems pretty comfy. I just got me a pair of overalls. I'm starting to try to rock some more overalls on the daily because they're more comfortable.
Yeah,
It's more practical. So trying to rock some of those. But yeah, I might have to try out a kilt one day, see how that works out for me. I'll let you know.
heck yeah.
But I appreciate you coming on and everything like that. If you want, you can, if you want to drop your socials and everything like that, where people can follow you and everything, just so people can have
I,
your stuff, and then whoever's watching and stuff like that. I ain't got the biggest following, not yet, but my goal is to just slowly keep climbing a little bit harder being
yeah, I got
solo. Anything you want to throw out or anything like that, man?
you. Instagram's Barbarian Bear, TikTok Barbarian Bear Zero. I'd love to give a big shout out to Baker Pool Service for sponsoring me. The Color Bar Salon in Ardmore for sponsoring me, and Tennessee Valley Home Repairs or Home Inspections, sorry, for sponsoring me. All my training partners for always being there with me, especially while I'm on that grind. Appreciate you guys. I couldn't be here without you guys. And yeah, that's about it, I
Heck yeah,
think.
man. Heck yeah, brother. Well, like I said, I don't want to take too much of your time, but I do appreciate you coming on and everything, bro. And I'll definitely stay in contact and looking forward to your next fight and then just your journey along BKFC and everything like that. So, because I think you got what it takes to be champ. I'd love to see that
I
happen
appreciate
for you.
that, man.
So,
I do.
hell yeah, man. So it'll be cool to see. I'm excited to see where it goes for you, and hopefully, I mean, be able to have you on again at a later point or sometime like that,
Oh,
and
definitely.
maybe after the fight or before the fight or something like that if you
Yeah.
have time. So. I do appreciate you coming on, brother.
Thank you, boss. You have a good one.
Yes, sir. All right, brother, man. Take it easy. That was just pretty dope. I said I ain't an announcer. I ain't a professional. Quality. Hey, I'm in Florida. He was in Alabama. I appreciate him taking his time out of his day and his busy schedule to be on. We're just getting started. Getting stuff thrown up for you. Got some good stuff on there. Had a good little chop it up session. So appreciate him coming on. That was the Last Barbarian, Bear Hill, BKFC heavyweight, and he's on his way to the top, bro. Like he said, he's got a little fracture he's recovering from in his hand, which is kind of crazy to think about, only having fractures in your knuckles from punching people with bare knuckle into the face. So shout out to him. He's got a fight coming up. Said he can't talk about it too much. That's respectable. It makes sense. Can't push too much on that. And I just wanted to know if he had a fight scheduled. So good to know he's got something coming up. Looking forward to that. You heard about his socials and everything like that, The Last Barbarian. So check him out on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, all that stuff. And like I said, he's on his way up and coming. Cool dude. And badass dude. So appreciate him coming on. That was the third guest we've had on the podcast. So I'm just going to keep him rolling, bring you guys something different, trying to spice it up, bring it up the personality rate a little bit, let it go. And yeah, man, that's all I'm doing. And we got some future stuff coming up with the UFC, so stay tuned for that. Probably going to drop another episode in a few days. Shooting for 1 to 2 a week, bro. Nothing too crazy with that. Keep the clips flowing, keep you guys entertained, trying to keep things going, man. Keep the motion like the ocean. I don't know even if that's a saying, but fuck it. And yeah, man, so appreciate everybody if you watched. It's a one-man crew around here. Got Bobo over there, my dog. Unless he wants to start working the camera, that's on him. I think he charges quite a hefty fee, so I'm just kidding. But appreciate you watching. Hopefully this was a entertaining episode for everybody. Hopefully you tune in. Check out the Barbarian Bear Hill out on Instagram. That is the Last Barbarian there. And yeah, man, appreciate you if you were watching. Go ahead, don't forget, leave a like, leave a nice comment, or a hate comment, whatever you want to leave. The comments help. share it. It only takes 1 second. Just click the button, tap it, share it to your whole people on your Instagram, your TikTok. I threw my shit on Facebook now. We got a Discord chat, dude. You can join up, talk it out, bullshit around on fight nights, drop some parlays, give me some questions, give me some content ideas. I'm working on myself getting signed up at this South Tampa MMA Jiu-Jitsu gym. Gonna check them out, see if I can get myself a membership, start training more. I need to get my striking better. And yeah, man, I want to get back to wrestling. I miss wrestling. It's been a long time since I've been on the mat, so I want to do that. I like to, well, not a long time. I was doing jiu-jitsu a few months ago, but as for throwing on some wrestling shoes, dude, I would love to like start competing in wrestling. So that's my goal. One of my goals is to have some more content of me personally training, so you guys get to see that side of it. So you get to see me get my ass whooped, maybe in some sparring matches, or in some amateur fights in the future. But I'm definitely training for some wrestling, and there's nationals. I believe it's nationals out in Iowa next year. I don't know if I'll be ready for that, but I'm getting back in wrestling training for sure. And I want to be on a mat competing within the next like 6 months to a year. So that's what we're working on. Going to bring that as content. So it's only going to get better. Bring you guys different things. Trying to loosen up a little bit, not be so nervous and stuff. I don't know why I get like that. I feel like I'm not the only person, but when you're trying to do things, you're a little self-critical. But like I said, if you have any constructive criticism, comments, concerns, questions, tips, ideas, whatever you have to throw my way, I appreciate it. I'm super receptive, responsive to that stuff. I respond on my DMs and everything like that. We're at like 66 subscribers on YouTube, so I'm trying to get us to 70. Let's get to 70 before the weekend ends. It's Sunday. Christ has risen. Hopefully you're enjoying your weekend and having a good time, man. Hopefully you find this episode enjoyable. It's only going to get better. Stay tuned. Gonna drop this here today, and that's always the goal. And begin that, get some clips thrown up, some stories thrown up, like on them, comment on them, subscribe to them, share them, send them to your parents, send them to your mama, send them to your daddy, send them to whoever. I don't give a shit. Just send it to everybody. We're trying to get this thing popped up, get it rolling. It starts with you guys. You're appreciated, you're valued, you're loved. God loves you. I love you. Bobo loves you. Everybody loves you, bro. I do appreciate everybody. Appreciate the likes, the comments, the subscribes. Go ahead and jam this one up, man. Jam it up. What the fuck does that even mean? Jam it up. I don't know. Like it up, comment it up, subscribe it up. I'm high as fuck. Who gives a fuck? I don't know. Rubber duck, duckity duck duck, fuck shuck. I don't know. But yeah, I'm gonna get out this thing, man. Appreciate you. And God bless you. Peace.